A post Blue Beetle. Let's talk. 3-minute review.
3-minute review.
Look, the family aspect of it is there. The dad wasn't like like Oscar proud. He was there. And everything that he went through before the movie even began, he had cardiac arrest and a heart attack, and they kept that secret from the family aspect of it. It wasn't just to show you, they're a family who loves him. The heart attack came to fruition at the end of the movie, right?
Okay.
Or in the middle of the movie. So everything mattered. Everything has structure.
Initial reaction shot.
Yeah.
Dope. I said going into this, tempered expectations, hoping to be pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
More than pleasantly surprised, man.
Yeah.
I was watching this film with a smile on my face the whole time. Soundtrack on point. The direction of the. Oh, listen, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a scene towards the end of the film in the final act. Man,
I thought it was Big Pun playing, but it wasn't Big Pun.
My Latino gente, they're gonna love it when it came out. Mad hype. What else, man? Listen, I think the big takeaway here is the familial aspect, man. Familia important in the Latino culture, man. And I think just how Latinos were represented in this film was super on point, man. It wasn't corny. It wasn't like it didn't live up to any kind of, or try to fit into any kind of a stereotypes. And this is why it's important to have, it's a movie that's made by us, that's for us, man. Not to sound too corny, but
that's what's more important than even if the movie's like, this movie might be a 10 out of 10, it might be a 7 out of 10. Everyone's gonna have different opinions, right?
Mm-hmm,
you know what matters though? That the likeness of people who are underrepresented was on screen in the very popular genre that is called the superhero genre. And now that there's one that looks just like that from that family, just like that from a even the neighborhood. It was a fake city, right? It was
Palmera City's like it's from the comics.
It's a comic city.
It's a comic city. Listen,
but it was LA.
It was I got more like a Miami vibes, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I love the aesthetic. Everything about this film. Even you commented there's certain shots, just the different angles and stuff. Some point of view shots, shaky camera, director implementing a lot of different things that I thought made this not your typical.
The translations were a problem, because one time it would be like, hey, now's not the time to cry, but instead of saying time, the Spanish would say momento, and I'm like, yo, the word moment is a word in English, right? So in the translation, the subtitles, it should have said the word moment instead of saying this is not the time, because like we could transfer our non-Spanish speaking brains to a word that is similar to moments.
I got you.
That's a nitpick. I know.
I think that's more so for non-Spanish speakers, because that scene in particular, that's a pretty accurate translation. Let me say that again.
But now we got 3 minutes.
Okay, so I was saying, yeah, just translation, pretty good, pretty on point. There's definitely a lot in here that's for the Latino community.
The history, there's a moment, I guess I shouldn't say because it's an ending, but when you can see some flashback of things historically, Sergio's beside me letting me know, no, that's accurate, because that's how it was back in the 80s, you said?
In the 80s, yeah, they're touching on like the CIA and the Sandinistas in Central America, things like that. So there's some history, also just things culturally for Latinos that will pick up on. You know what I mean? That might not necessarily like
I didn't pick
a
up
mainstream
on it.
audience, but I think that's cool. There's enough, I think, here for everybody to appreciate. And at the end of the day, it's just entertaining. I got a super kick out of it. I'm excited. I don't know when this is dropping, but chill, we got to talk about this on Sunday.
Sunday, the House of Nerds show is where we will be at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Eastern, baby.
Look out for that. That's where you can find us. Sergio, chill.
And I love this lighting, babe. You're making me look beautiful here, baby.
It's all right.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay.
Let's give our ratings. 9 out of 10.
9? Shit, man. I'm honestly too hype right now. I'll probably put it like a solid 8.59.
8.5?
Yeah.
Hey, Cineplex cleanup guy. What do you give Blue Beetle?
I haven't watched it.
Hasn't seen it. Just Ocho.
Ocho? Okay. Ocho's not bad. That's 8. That's 8. Papito, what do you rate it?
8.7 or 9.
8.7. 8.7.
He's technical. This is my son, man. He's a cinephile here. So 8.79. Man, listen. Man, in terms of just strictly Loving it, man. Honestly, dude, I'll give it like a 10. But just from like a technical standpoint, I would probably like somewhere 8.59. But listen, at the end of the day, it's great. You have to watch this, man. Please,
you do have
everybody,
to watch it. You have to
man,
give this one a chance.
Give this one a chance. You know,
it's not. You're not going to be disappointed by it because remember, this was supposed to be a TV movie, and it paid off. Like it didn't feel like a TV movie. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's more the CGI and the VFX stuff. They're more like structures, and they're more like how the Transformers has metallic things. And so maybe that's easier for us to accept. And believability wise, because the scarab is all like a mechanical thing.
That's definitely something I want to expand on Sunday. But folks, the practical and the special effects, point, man. I couldn't believe it. I was waiting for that just the comic book like the Marvel shit, man. It's been so bad lately, but we're not getting any of that, folks. I'm telling you, man. On point.
On point. Yeah, stay for the end credit scene. Stay for the post credit scene. You don't really gotta stay to the end credit, but there will be an additional end credit scene. Chillmonger, House of Nerd Show.
House of Nerd Show, baby.
We're out.